here's the finished product of our square pyramid. It's a square pyramid because it's square on the bottom and it's pyramid. In other words, the bottom and the top are not the same shape. Where these guys over here, well, this one anyway, is a prism. Circular base, and it's the same at the top. So this would be called a circular prism. Another name for a circular prism is a cylinder. So this is a cylinder. Over here we have a shorter circular prism, and that is also a cylinder. Here we have the base is a square, and the height is the same distance as the square, so this would be called a squarular prism or a rectangular prism whose base happens to be a square. And again, the special name for that one is a cube. This is also a cube and a third cube. We're going to be working with those today. This one happens to be a cylinder or a circular prism. This one here, I didn't feel the need to make a sphere, but this is considered a sphere in three-dimensional geometry. And this one here is the base. No matter how you hold it, the base is a rectangle, and the top and the bottom are the same shape. So it is a prism. This one is a rectangular prism. We're going to be slicing those apart today and finding what shape is revealed when we cut through horizontally and vertically. Horizontally and vertically. Well, a little bit. I'll show you what it might look like from the GoPro. All right, so where did it go? We have this base, and we're cutting along this line horizontal to the base. All right, so just like that. All right, so here we go. Cutting a horizontal slice to the base. So that is going to take way too long, I think, because that thing came off. So I have a second idea, just so you guys are aware. I could take it out into the garage and cut it with my big chop saw, and that would be a lot faster. So this is cute, but it's not what we need. As a warning, though, my garage is trashed. So just be aware, okay? So we'll try it out in the garage. All right, so we have the same shape, and it's going to be a horizontal slice through the base. And so the question becomes, what does it look like when we open that up? Okay, I'm just kind of going toward better light. What is that going to look like when we open that up? Who has a prediction?
Like a rectangle, maybe?
Think a rectangle?
Rectangular prism.
Rectangle. Well, the shape that we talk about is now just 2 dimensionals. So we no longer use 2 words. It's just 1 word. So rectangle would be a good guess. You ready? When we open it up, what is it? You see it there? Okay. So it was a cube. When we slice a horizontal plane to the base, it became a square. Okay? Anytime you slice through the horizontal to the base, it's going to be the same shape as the base. The second cut will be vertical to the base. So instead of horizontal, I'm going vertical to the base. When we open it up, you get the rectangle. Because it's no longer a cube, because I cut the bottom off. So now it was a rectangular prism that when we slice vertical to the base, it's a rectangle. So when you go horizontal to the base, it's the same exact shape as the base. When you go vertical to the base, it does take on a different shape sometimes. Okay, let's go see the next shape. What do you think the shape that gets exposed will be?
Circle.
It's going to be a circle. Good job, it's going to be a circle. You ready? Ta-da! Yes, it is a circle. Okay? So a circular prism, when sliced horizontal to the base, is the same shape as the base. That's the general rule that I really want you to pick up on. If you slice something horizontal to the base, it's going to be the same shape as the base. All right? Now, what if it's a vertical to the base? This one I think is the most challenging to kind of imagine in my mind's eye. I don't understand how that shape shows up. So I have a circular prism. And this time, instead of horizontal to the base, I'm going to slice vertical. When I open that up, do you have a prediction about what shape will be formed?
A rectangle.
I heard semicircle and a rectangle. Well, we'll see, okay? I'm not sure if this is going to cut, but we'll give it a try. It's a little smaller, so we'll see. All right, so I had a circle, and I cut vertical to the base, and those of you who guessed rectangle are correct. Good job. What gets exposed is a rectangle, and I can never understand that. That just, in my mind's eye, I just don't get how cutting a circle in a certain way is going to give me a rectangle, but it in fact does. Does that little highlighted in black make it any better? Ah, there you go. See the rectangle? All right. What's next? Do you have time? What time we got? 11:51. Yep. This one's fun. This is a prism or pyramid this time. It is a square base and it's a pyramid, so this is called a square pyramid. And if I go horizontal to the base, what shape do you think it's going to be? The same as the base. Good, it's going to be a square. So there we go. I had a square pyramid, and when I slice it horizontal to the base, the shape that gets exposed is a square. Isn't that awesome? All right. What if I took this and I went vertical to the base? If I cut this vertical to the base, it would be a triangle. Now I'm gonna give it a try in two different pieces. I'm gonna cut the bigger one first, and then I'll cut the smaller one, and we'll see if we can line it up. This one won't work out as neatly, but I think you'll be able to see the basic shape of a triangle. Unless we just pretend this is my, yeah, let's just do this. This is my squarular pyramid. It's just really small. And I'm gonna cut this little one, right, vertical to the base. All right, so there was my squarular pyramid. When I slice it vertical to the base, you can see that we do get triangles. Very good. All right. What if I slice it? No matter how I slice this, what kind of shape am I going to get?
Circle.
I'm going to get a circle. Okay? I don't really feel like it's a good idea to do it on my my band saw, so we'll hold off on that one. What if I cut this cube vertical to the base? Here's the base. So I'm going to cut it vertical to the base, but not straight through the center, off at an angle. What shape do you think would be exposed when I... So it's a rectangle or a square, right? Let's give it a try. All right, so remember, I had a cube, I had a squarular prism, and I cut it vertical to the base, but not through the center. I just cut a corner, and what gets exposed? A rectangle. Good job, those of you who said rectangle. Okay? Two challenges. I don't think either of these are in the book. What if I cut just a corner off? Well, like if I took something like this. What if I cut just that little corner off? It would be a pyramid. Good job. You want to see it? All right, so we had our three-dimensional solid, a cube, a squarular prism, however you want to say it, and when we cut just that corner off, it's a triangle that gets exposed. That was a challenge. Good job. I like that one. And then finally, this little guy here. We have a cylinder, a circular prism, and instead of cutting it parallel to the base, which would give me if I cut it horizontal to the base, it gives me a circle. If I cut it vertical, it would give me a... Good. I'm going to cut it